Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to be showing you how you can add fuel to your aircraft. Now there's actually a lot of different ways to do this, and we'll kind of walk you through sort of the basic ways as well as help you out for those of you who are on career missions and you find you can't add gas even though you don't have nearly enough to finish the mission. Let's get started. So first of all, the simplest way to add fuel to any of the aircrafts is to bring up the EFB and dial in the amount of fuel that you want directly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do a really fake quick little start here to kind of get everything rocking, just so we can demonstrate just how easy this is to use. Now, if I take a look at my two little fuel tanks, so you can see we've got about a half a tank in each tank. All I have to do is take my mouse to the top of the screen, click on the little EFB button here, take my way over to the aircraft page, head to flight performance, mass imbalance, fuel. So now all I have to do in here is dial it. Now, the cool thing is I can set it by tank. For example, let's say I want to do 20 gallons in my left tank. I don't know why I would do that. But if you load in the aircraft, you'll observe instantly that the aircraft now has 20 gallons more of fuel in that tank. Now, if I want to be a little bit smarter about it, I could come over here and kind of crank it. Let's say I want to do 75% of my fuel to tabs, as we would jokingly say if you're like a piper. I can just hit load in aircraft, and what it will do is it'll simply load both of those up to that precision. Now, let's say I want to refuel a different way. Let's say I want to go and actually run over to the fuel tank itself. Maybe I'm doing a fuel stop. I'm trying to do some kind of realistic sort of flight or something like that. So what you will have to do now is locate the fuel box at the airport that you are. Now, the fuel box is a tricky little thing to spot, but if you actually look carefully, it'll always have these big boxes like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of Shift-Z magic here, just for the purposes of saving us a little bit of time. And I'm going to scoot over there. Let's see here. I just saw it a moment ago. I'll back up a little bit. Perfect. Got it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make my plane kind of navigate a little bit towards that destination. There's that lovely fuel tank. Keep in mind, just like in the real world, you have to be able to get out of whatever you put yourself into. So if there's like a large building or something, or this jerk in a van, my guy, you do not need aviation gas in that van. I am sorry. Oh, let's go ahead and kick the rudder. Oh, that was dangerously close. And come right about here. If we go ahead and pop on the parking brake, which you have the ability to do now, of course, traditionally is it pop up a little screen where it lets you dial in the amount of fuel that you have. But again, since we have that EFB and we can simply go in here, we can fiddle it any which way we want. So this is one of those little things that they changed from Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, but it's still there for those of you who want to kind of get that whole experience of stopping by for gas. Now, we're going to show you the best trick of all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my controls real quickly here. And if you actually come up here for search and type in add, what you will notice, there is an option that says add fuel quantity. This gives you the ability to instantaneously add fuel to your aircraft, even in career mode. So if I were to come over here and bind a key, you'll notice there's a 2 here. Remove snap at the values below 25%, for example. So if I come here, let's see if I want to do Control-Shift-F or something. Ooh, helps you. Don't touch your mouse. Haha, cancel. If I want to go here, we actually want to use this one. That's my general profile. That is my default. Yeah, it already is. Cool. So let's go ahead and close that out real fast. I don't need to do that. I do not want to clear that. It's default. Oh, I hate it when it does that. All right, here we go. So if I come over here, Control-Shift-V, or F in my case, it's going to say, did you want to add that to that one? I'm going to go ahead and apply that to all aircraft. Go ahead and press the okie doke button there. Yeah, we'll leave it off for now. But now if I press Control-Shift-F, it should add fuel to my aircraft. So if I go over to my tablet here, let's empty it out real bad here. Load an aircraft. That's fabulous. Now if I look at my bottom left corner, or bottom right corner, Control-Shift-F. Aha! Control-Shift-F, Control-Shift-F, Control-Shift-F. So if you're having a lot of trouble in career and you just need to put some gas in there, that is the magic. Enjoy.